Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great. So we have another battle submission from my friend SpookyMafia. He hit rank 23 on the leaderboard. Also, he hit expert with this particular team. Now he said he noticed the meta. It was like most of them are disrespecting, I think, Malamar. And even I feel like that. I think what people are doing is they're just trying to counter flying type. They're trying to have 3 answers for a flying type. If you build a team like that, you'll be very weak to something which is not a fighter but knows those moves. Also can beat the ghost types, because the ghost types are everywhere in the meta. Like, one of the reasons why the ghost types are in the meta is because they all have coverage for the flying type move. I think look at Corsola, it has a rock move. Look at the Dusclops, it has ice move. So I just think this team is amazing. Also, it has Marowak. So you see, we have coverage for the Dedenne as well. Now, the meta around the leaderboard is different. I noticed someone, what they did was they tried my team and they went 0-10 with that team, and then they were like, stop making these trash teams. I mean, if it's like that, why don't you guys build your own teams? It should be easy, right? Once you build your own teams, if you go negative, who will you blame? Algorithm? Or you will say that you're a trash team builder? But let it be. I mean, just people like those always exist. So remember, this is the leaderboard team. It might work for you, it might not work for you. I mean, I tried this team, it didn't work for me. So what? Is this a bad team? He knows how to build teams. SpookyMafia builds his own teams, and he hit rank 23 on the leaderboard. So let's jump into the games and let's see how does the team perform. So this is the expert turn. Once again, another thing guys, I'll just say, I don't know the IVs of the Pokemon, which is why it's 000. If you ever see 0 IVs in any of the videos, remember, I don't know the IVs. So the lead was really bad, and we safe swap into the Empoleon, and the Empoleon answered with a Blastoise. Now Blastoise is not a response to Empoleon. This just tells me they're very weak to Empoleon in the back. So looks like they're disrespecting Empoleon as well. So my friend can like no shield this. I think Blastoise, okay, they go for the Skull Bash because they want the defense buffed. So I think, yeah, he will shield this because he will get to 2 moves. Now this is a non-shadow Empoleon. Empoleon is still very glassy in the Great League. But let's see, I think it will survive the Hydro Cannon. Maybe it does. So now the opponent needs to double shield. Will they? I think they will. They let that go. Okay, now this is good for the opponent. The reason is I think they'll get a very good farm. Yes, they get some good farm. Alright, now let's see guys, what is it in the bag. My friend comes into it. Okay, that's a Shadow Shiny Marowak. It's quite a flex in itself. So the opponent has Cradily in the back. I remember I was using something like this. I don't know in what was that. I think it was the 2nd week of this season. I forgot that league. Fossil Cup. Yes, I was using this exact core in the Fossil Cup. I feel like it was working well. I hit leaderboard with that exact team. So this is amazing. And he will just get the farm down and he just takes the game. G to the G. Now this is not enough for the Earthquake. Also, I feel like Earthquake is not enough to take my friend's Marowak out from this health range. I'm just gonna say the Shadow Shiny Marowak looks so good. Luckily, I do have one as well. I mean, not in my alt, but in my main account. That's a GG. That's a very good start to the game. Now, let's see who is the next opponent. The next opponent is Lady Cindy Taiwan. If you see anyone with TW, that's Taiwan. They're Taiwanese. So I think like there are so many battlers from Taiwan on the leaderboard. If you check the top 10, you'll find there are so many from Taiwan. Congrats to all of you guys. So that's, he goes for the bait and the Empoleon shields it. In this matchup, I just feel like Empoleon wins the CNT because Empoleon has a very high attack stat. So the Hydro Cannon is shielded now. I know exactly what my friend will do. I think he will go for a catch right now onto his Empoleon. Okay, I mean, I think he gave him a sneak. So no worries. With this, he get overfarmed by a lot. They do switch out into the Corsola. What will it be in the back? I'm expecting a dragon in the back. This won't take out the Marowak because Corsola, even though it does a lot, still not enough to take the Marowak out. So here's a back-to-back Bone Club. Let's see what is in the back. As expected, there was a Dragonite in the back. He's trying his best to switch out, but he failed to. That's a GG's. Because with this, the Dragonite just takes out this Empoleon. G to the G. So the next one is WPJ Engineer. Okay, that's a bad lead, but he cannot switch out. So I think he's gonna shield this move because it will almost take out the Malamar. I think like two superpowers will take out the Galarian Moltres. Okay, they do shield. Now with this, he does switch out. This can be a Brave Bird, which will do a lot, but Brave Bird will not be enough to take out Empoleon. And with that, they bring in their ground type, which is a Steelix. Now this is huge because Steelix gets less farm, and I think like he can bring in his Mud Slapper, farm down to Steelix. He'll have to take a move. That's alright. Mostly it will be Psychic Fans, then just debuff him, and that's the Psychic Fans. With this, I think he almost comes out with the Rock Slide. He'll get to 2 Rock Slides, so let's see, the opponent can make a catch on the second one. Alright, let's see what is it in the back. He needs to have a Poison and Ground type, I feel like, in the back. Mostly it will be a Ground type, let's see. Okay, it's not. It's a Scizor in the back. Is this enough? It's not enough. Survives on 1 HP. Luckily, the Mud Slap was enough right there. G to the G. Okay, next game we get Ninetales in the lead. Now, Ninetales has amazing pace in this season. Amazing pace, I should say. So, it only takes, I think, 4 embers to get to the weather ball. Look at the damage from the weather ball. That's huge, right? And like we'll never get to the second move, but it's good that we got the shield. Let's see now what is in the back. They bring in the Dust Gloves. I think he's trying to make a catch. He does make a catch. Like around my healer end, I think people at the leaderboard are pretty straightforward. Like they go for the move instantly. Around my healer end, they know if I'm not switching out, they know I'll make a catch. And they just never go for the move. So I mean, no worries. I just want to get out of. Oh, that's a nuke move right there. So that's a very good heal. I know like there are many who are running Poltergeist. The reason is, you see, not all of them will expect it. Even I have lost so many games because I no shield and just one shots. In the back, guys, there is Shadow Altaria. Shadow Altaria, I'm not a big fan of Shadow Altaria. I think maybe it's good. I mean, you can always make Pokemon work. All you have to do is just make sure that you build a very balanced team around it. You study the meta well. If you do that, I think you can just make anything work. So I think, do they have a shield remaining? Yes, they do have a shield remaining. So with this, they try to make the catch, but that's a good game. And he switches into his Marowak. He has a Rock Slide. That's GG's. Okay, the next one is a very good opponent. They're already expert. This one is from Japan, I think. How do I pronounce the name? Weisan, I guess. So they're running the Malamar as well. I think they do recognize how good Malamar is, and they switch into the Charjabug. Malamar and Charjabug core, alright. That does sound to me like a very good core. They go for the X's that does huge damage. So my friend will shield this, and I think let's see what does he do. So he's going for the Bone Club. Even if this gets a shield, he still has another one. This doesn't get the shield, but he does get the farm down. They bring in the Malamar again. The Bone Club will do some nice damage. They do let that go. So that is CMP ties. No point in shielding, because if you do shield, they just get the farm down. They shield and farm you down. You're in a very bad spot. So let's see the foul play. I think this should be enough to take out the non-Shadow Malamar from this range. It is. Now they double shield. I think they will double shield because they have a lot of energy. They do double shield. Let's see what is in the back. I don't like this. The reason is I think will not get the farm down. Makes a catch onto the Steelix. That's actually a Thunderfang Steelix as well. So now I think the superpower will be enough to take out the Empoleon from this range. I don't know how much it does, but I think it will do a lot. Luckily, this is not enough to take out the Empoleon. With this, he takes the game G to the G. Okay, the next opponent is Perk Norris. Let's see what are they running. They're running Shadow Marowak in the lead. Let's see what team will be. Now this matchup is very dominant for Shadow Malamar. Just because I feel like they can, if once they land a move, they can just shield and farm down. So what will my friend do? He does shield. And they switch out into their fortress. So this is just a sand tomb. It will not do any damage. But now the bug bites are adding up. Look at the damage. Like we're a steel type, yet the bug bites are doing a lot. Now we're supposed to shield. I think what he'll do is he'll double up and then he will go for the move. Yes, that's exactly what he plans to do with this. He should be getting a shield from that Shadow Marowak. Now he won't be coming to the Shadow Marowak. Let's see what does he do. He comes back to the Marowak. This will get the shield. So he brings in his own Shadow Marowak, and in the back, guys, it's a carving. Shadow Marowak and like carving core. Alright. So this will not be enough to take out the Shadow Marowak. Moonblast doesn't do a lot. So that's a good game. Okay, that's not a good game because I think this bone club will not be enough. And he does switch out. That's GG's. Okay, let's see who is the next opponent. They're running Galarian Corsola. So this one is I think this one is a good matchup for the Malamar. But those Astonish and those Nightshade, they do add up. And I think we need to shield to. They are the first one to shield. Now this is huge because if they shield, I think in all even shield scenario, this Malamar will always beat the Corsola. And I think now the Corsola is in a range from where Malamar will actually take out the Corsola with the foul play. So they do shield once again. But you see, the Astonish is doing a lot of damage. So let's see. Will they try to make a catch? No, they don't. This foul play will take out the Corsola. It does. We're very low. What is in the back, guys? In the back, it is Dedenne. So we have a very good response to it. I think Ghost and like Dedenne is a very common core. Even I was running that in my alt. And like, I think it worked well. Now it's not working at all. So guys, in the back, well, there is Cradley, and that Cradley is answered with the Empoleon, and there is nothing my opponent, that my friend's opponent can do. That is a good game. So all he has to do is double up, and it will be a CMP tie, but Empoleon wins CMP tie. It's good to see that my friend is not getting the one-turn lag the way I'm getting. Well, he's from India as well. I don't know, maybe the network provider which he uses is like very bad, I guess. I've changed my network provider. Still, I'm getting a lot of one-turn lag. I don't know. So, let's see who is the next opponent. It is Stunfisk in the lead. Unova Stunfisk is a very common lead. I think when people are pairing double flyers with the Unova Stunfisk, there are different teams, different variation of teams. Let's see which one this will be. Outplay does a lot. They will, I think, okay, no, I think maybe this Mud Bomb will be enough to take out the Shadow Malamar. So my friend overfarms by a lot. Now he's going to the foul play. Let's see, will this get a shield or not? Alright, so there is a Togekiss in the back. Now this is bad. The reason why this is bad, okay, the foul play did a lot. Even though that's a fairy right in front of us. They can get to, I think, 2 Aura Spear, which will do a lot of damage. That's the first Aura Spear. They're already the second one. That does huge damage. What's in the back, guys? In the back, it's just Noir, and they still have, I think, like shield advantage. Yes. And the Dust Noir just one-shot the Shadow Marowak. That's a good game. And he gets the 4-1. This secures his expert run. And huge congratulations to my friend for expert as well as rank 24 on the leaderboard. Thanks a lot for sharing these battles with us. If you're new to the channel, if you like the videos, make sure you add some comments. Also, remember guys, it's free. If you sub to the channel, it will help the channel grow. Also, give this video some likes. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again tomorrow with a new video. Until then, have fun, have a great day ahead.